Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And what we have here is a standard Nike Air Force One box, black with that little silver reflective writing. This is a kind of special pair though. So it's a Air Force One 07 LX, which I'm assuming stands for luxury. And it's a medium olive coriander, I think is the color. I'm not quite sure what that means. I think that's a lighter color green. Men's size 12. Retail was $120 US. And this particular pair of Air Forces actually had another pair released alongside it, which we'll also get into. But this pair released with the other pair on September 21st, 2021 for $120 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So we have two pairs in this pack. Well, not really a pack, but two pairs that released alongside with the same theme. One being the turtle pair, which we see here, which you know by the title. And another pair was inspired by the Japanese crane, which I'll throw a photo up. And you can kind of see the side by side where the inspiration's from. This pair, I'm not exactly sure what turtle this was inspired by. So I came up with my own opinion and said it was inspired by the green sea turtle, also known as the, I think, Pacific sea turtle and black sea turtle. If anything I'm missing in terms of what turtle this was actually inspired by, please let me know if there's any nature enthusiasts down in the comments. We will show the turtle up close so you can maybe, if the shell pattern resembles a specific species of turtle, you can tell by that. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. So, Air Force One low cut, and I will say off the bat, I like the way they did the materials here. The quality is nice, and we do have a couple of different materials mixed in together. So starting with the sole, we're going to show the midsole, which is kind of this lighter slate gray, but it has a greenish gray tinge. It's a little bit more green in person, but it's definitely like a grayish color. And the stitching is kind of almost the same, but it's a little bit lighter. The outsole is also kind of like almost like a light grayish sage, and I don't want to say like a sepia stone. And then the top, of course, is the all olive upper. This is in a nice textured leather. The leather pushes down nicely. I'm not giving a lot of force. The quality feels good on the leather. I'm happy with it. It's really nice for 120 bucks. I'm also an Air Force One guy. I love the silhouette, so for me this is kind of a great piece for a collector. Going into the swoosh, you can see that kind of suede nubuck material that goes along here. We do have a little bit of a gold piece that is underlaid there from leather, and that gives a little bit of a shimmer around the swoosh, and I kind of like that highlight. It's nice. And coming around to the toe box, you got perforation like usual, so a little bit of breathability. You have a Air Force One lace dubray in gold, and there's a little bit different of a green going up than the olive on the eyelets. You can see the little bit of a tone difference there. So you do have three different greens, one here, here, and here. So I like the use of colors. There is a look at the laces, which resembles the same color you get on the canvas tongue. And that is kind of hard to describe as well. It definitely has a tinge of bluish green, but it's definitely like a darker charcoal gray. I can kind of see what they were doing here in terms of the tones and trying to bring them in to resemble the colors of, you know, a turtle shell in their body. Overall, I think Nike executed this well. I think it's a really nice release. There is a look at a midnight navy blue leather tag with the Nike swoosh in white. There is the medial side of the shoe. Nothing stitched on there, just a nice silhouette in that green. Coming around to the back, you do have that same, but a little bit more of a metallic blue. I like the shimmer on it. This is a nice color in the stitching. Once again, you have the suede back here, same material as the swoosh going down. And if we get up close finally so you can see the detail, there is the turtle. So I don't know if that shell pattern is supposed to resemble something specific. Let me turn it this way. Maybe that'll help you decide. But yeah, I said the green sea turtle. That was the best thing I can come up with, so maybe that's satisfying for some of you. So, looking at the insole, which we did not discuss, is a nice bright kind of yellowish gold, and you have the same lining color you see here going around the inside of the shoe is very similar to the Nike Air that's on that yellow insole, and under the tongue is the same color lining you see going around. Sometimes it's different. This pair is not. And unfortunately, the one thing I will say about these that I will criticize, because I usually do, is this pair is the only pair of laces you get. I would have loved to see a color like this. So like the swoosh, if we would have got a lace that would match the swoosh, I think it would have been nice. I don't want a gold lace. I wouldn't want to lace this color. I'm thinking this green right here on the swoosh would be a nice set for an extra pair of laces. Let me know what you think about that. But other than that, I have no complaints about these. Air Forces are once again, one of the easiest silhouettes to wear. Some of the colors are wild, of course, but the way the shoe is cut and the way it looks, you can really wear it with anything, no matter what kind of style of dress you go with. So I think they're clean. I think they're simple. And this pair in particular, I think, was done really well. I like the whole wildlife inspiration. I'm waiting for the Japanese crane pair. So if you guys stick around, I will have a review coming on those in a little bit. And both shoes have the same details. That's why I'm showing this one, just kind of rotating it around. But if you guys watch my videos, you kind of know that I try to cover both sneakers just so you can see for yourself that there's no extra details. Everything's kind of the same. But overall, I think these are a solid pickup. If you guys want to check these out, I think they're all sold out everywhere. I'm not quite sure if other stores are getting stock in later. I know Nike is sold out. And they will be available, obviously, in the aftermarket, so you can check StockX, go in those places if you want to go buy a pair there. Some sizes are going for a little more than I thought they would, but overall, I'm really happy to have these, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about the Nike Air Force 1 LX Turtles down below in the comments. I'll try to answer back to everybody, get some conversation going. I thank you guys for sticking around today and watching the review. I hope you come back. I have more stuff coming shortly, and I hope everyone has a good day. All right, bye.